Alright friends, we are back here again, and we're going to be talking a little bit about Zentangles. If you haven't heard about them before, I'm going to introduce them to you. We're going to go through how they do them, what they do for you, and then I'll show you an example of how it's done, okay? So Zentangling is a technique actually of meditation, alright? It's a way that you can kind of relax your body and your mind, kind of focus on something that's right in front of you without having to worry about other things. It can help you reorganize your thoughts, and it's a great resource for you guys to have. It also makes something that looks pretty dang cool, and this is something that we are going to be using in our next project. So for this, we're going to be practicing, and I'm going to ask you to do 3 of these over the course of this week. Now these are tiny pictures. They're small. I think these squares are 3.5 by 3.5, which you will have along with one of these pens and the packet of materials that you should have picked up from me. But they should take some time. You should be relaxed and working slowly and carefully to get these different designs down onto your tile. Okay? And you should not be worrying about it coming out exactly perfect. This might look amazing to you on this camera. When I look at it, this is one that I made, I can see a lot of different little mistakes that I wish I had done better. But part of this whole process is being able to let that go and move past it and just move on to the next line. Now this doesn't mean you should rush. You should be trying to do as good a job as you can. But you got to be able to accept your mistakes, keep moving forward, and know that other people are not going to see them. You don't even have to show these to other people. You do have to submit them to me. But I don't want you worrying about the mistakes that you make. So in order to start one of these, we're going to do first in each of the corners in pencil, I'm going to put a little dot. Alright, I'm going to make these a little bit bigger, a little bit darker than I normally would, just so you can see them on the camera. Each corner, just a little bit in from the corners, getting a little dot. Now between these corners, we're going to connect the dots with a line, and this line does not have to be straight. In fact, it shouldn't be straight. We are not using a ruler for any of this. Okay? So if you feel like you want to make a big curve, make a big curve. If you feel like you want to make it pretty straight, make it pretty straight. Okay? It's all up to you and how you are feeling at the time you're making it. Okay? Now inside this strange shape that I've made is where we're going to put our tangles or our different designs. But we need to divide this up into different sections. And we do that by making the string, which is pretty much the same thing we did here, only we're drawing it from one side of this shape to the other. In this part, you can curl around, you can do a couple different ones, you can zigzag, it's up to you, but we want to divide this into at least 3 different sections. So I'm going to start here, I'm going to curve over to here, curl around, and then come down to this part right here. Okay? Now, that divided this into 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections. That's one more than we need, but that's fine. This one over here, I think, has 2, 3, 4, 5 different areas. And that's fine if you want to try out a couple of different designs. All right? And this is how you're going to start out every single Zentangle that you do. Okay? 4 dots, connect the dots, create the string to divide up the space, and then you start looking at the different tangles or designs that you can put in here. After this step, we put that pencil down and we don't use it anymore. We're going to pick up one of these pens and we're going to use this to make our designs. Now these designs can be found all over the internet. You can find pictures of them. You can find YouTube videos of them. In fact, there's going to be one linked with this video that you can look through. A lot of them are time-lapsed, so don't think that they are going as fast as they're going in the video. All right? But the videos are great to see the different sequence that you go through to make the designs. And also, I had a lot of students before take the entire tile and do one design in that tile, because a lot of the examples they see online are showing one design in one big square space. All right, and that's not what we want either. We want to fit each of those designs into each of these shapes, which is not too hard. Okay? So, if you feel comfortable with that, you can stop the video right here and go ahead and get to work on it. I'm going to actually, in real time, do this one right here so that you can watch and see how much time it takes me to do each one of these designs. If you like, you can hang out and copy what I'm doing right onto yours. Use the same designs as me if you want. But that's it for the instructions. Okay, I'm going to turn my audio off and put some music on for this part. And good luck to you doing these Zentangle designs. Well, there you go. About 20 minutes focused work. That's about how much time it should take you, too. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 designs. I found all these on a YouTube video that will be linked in the assignment. All right, good luck.